You guys having a good time? Yeah. I was too. Until I started talking with the waitress. She goes, hi, my name's Melissa. I'm she, her, and you are? And I'm all like, fucking fat? I'm like, I'm not good with these pronoun things. What are we doing here? And then I looked at her and go, wait a minute, are you gaslighting me right now? She was gaslighting me right now. And I was like, okay. You know what, me and my girlfriend like to play this game on our kid, talking about gaslighting. We like to gaslight them. It's a little kind of fucked up game we play, but I'm sure you guys have done it to your kid once in a while, right? Like for example, like my girlfriend, right? She tells our kid, that she loves him more because she carried it in her stomach for 9 months. Can you believe that shit? Can you believe that shit? Timmy walks up to him, she goes, Dad, Mom says that she loves me more than you because she carried me in her stomach for 9 months. And I said, that bitch. I'm like, she said that? He's like, yeah, she said that. And I go, okay, will you tell her that I carried you in my little nutsack for 23 years? Timmy goes, you did? And I'm like, I sure did, Timmy. I sure did. And then I tell him, as a matter of fact, you go tell her that she didn't even have you. She wanted to swallow you instead. Timmy's not like, she did? That's right, Timmy. That's right, Timmy. Now you tell me now, Timmy, who do you think loves you more? Timmy starts to think about it. It takes him about a minute. He goes, you, Dad, you love me more. And I said, that's right, Timmy. Now go tell that bitch who loves you more. But I feel bad for Timmy. Because Timmy's really not my son. I only met his mom 2 months ago. So needless to say, we broke up. She got rid of me. But I've been going to the club, right? And I'm at the club, dancing with some girls, right? And they tell me, so what do you do for a living? And I said, oh, I'm a comic. And they tell me, really? Well, tell me a joke. Then I'm like, shit, I should have just told her I was a porn star. Yeah, man, I date a lot. You know what? I got gaslighted on one of my Uber rides. Because I'm also an Uber driver, right? I used to be an ambulance driver, but I got fired from that job. Because people didn't like it when I would show up in the scene of an emergency. I would pull up in the ambulance and I say, did anybody order an Uber? Those people got pissed. Or like, you can't cut it as an ambulance driver. I think you really have to be an Uber driver now. So that's what I'm doing now. I drive for Uber. Just the other day, I had a festival here at Long Beach by the Queen Mary. And I picked up 3 girls and a tranny, right? And the girls, as soon as they walk in, they're all partying. They go, what's up, bitch? Ooh, party with us. And I go, I can't because I'm driving. Take a shower with this bitch. And I go, I can't. And then they go, okay, tell us, how do we look? And I go, you guys look pretty. And they're like, no, we want a real answer. And I said, I'm trying to be respectful because you guys are passengers. Then well, just tell us a real answer. And I go, okay. I go, you 3 women look very fuckable. And then out of nowhere, I hear the tranny say, oh my God, did you guys hear that, guys? The Uber driver says he wants to sleep with me. And I was like, I'm being gaslit again. He was gaslighting me again. But the truth is, I gotta take care of my driving license because I just got it back. One time I went out with this girl named Sure Thing Betty, right? I picked her up in the city of Downey. She told me she wanted to go party in Universal Studios City Walk. And you know what? I was gonna do anything to get laid that night. So I took her to Universal City Walk, right? She goes, okay, baby, I'm ready for you. It's about to go down. So we start driving, right? We're going to the hotel room. She gets a call from her kids. They said, Mommy, come home already. And I'm all, there goes the Sure Thing. So I start driving her to Downey, and she goes, oh, honey, I don't live in Downey. I live in Riverside. shit. By this time, I was super intoxicated and I needed to drive her to Riverside. Listen, man, I don't know if you've ever had a DUI, but you know what? When you're drunk, you could drive anywhere drunk. You could go from LA to Las Vegas. You could go from LA to New Mexico. You could even go from LA all the way to New York. You're never gonna get pulled over. What's the one place you always get pulled over? 2 blocks away from your house. It always happens like that, right? So after I dropped off Shirting Betty, I was 2 blocks away from my house. I was almost there and her. I'm like, shit. And I said, well, not today. I got off my car, I ran off as quick as I could. I was hiding beneath this bush. I started laughing. I'm like, he's never gonna find me. He's never gonna find me. Stupid, he's looking for me. He's never gonna find me. I live in this neighborhood, so I know all the great hiding spots. Because I used to hide right here when I was a kid. Suddenly the cop goes, everybody stay in your house. There's a big fat jerk running around from us. And I said, oh no. So then I jumped into a dumpster. 45 minutes later, he finds me. He pulls me out of the dumpster. I'm all crying. He found me. He found me. And he goes, why are you crying? I says, because I don't want to go to jail. And he goes, and why did you take off all your clothes? Because I didn't want you to recognize me. That actually happened, man. But listen, like I said, I date a lot, right? But I haven't been fat all my life. I haven't been fat all my life. One time I was dating this Filipino girl, right? And we went back to her place, right? We started having sex. She had 4 chihuahuas, right? The door opens up. The 4 little chihuahuas run towards the bed. They want to get on the bed. They're watching us have sex. And she goes, no, I don't want them to see. And I said, well, I do. I think that shit's kinky. So we're going, she tries to get off the bed, and I grab her from behind and start getting her doggy style, right? Then the dogs see me getting her doggy style, then the dogs start doing the doggy style themselves too. So, man, so the dogs finished, I finished. It was the best sex of my life. That was amazing. After we were done having sex, she tells me, look, I need to tell you something. You can't tell anybody that we slept together. And I said, why is that? And she goes, because I'm Filipino and my family don't like Mexicans. And I said, oh, that's kind of fucked up, man. And I said, well, you know what? You could play this game. And I go, can you tell nobody that we fucked either? And she goes, why? Does your family not like Filipino girls? And I go, no, because I just don't want anybody to know that I fucked a big fat bitch. All right, everybody, my name is JR. That's my time. And thank you for being such a great crowd. Thank you so much.